Welcome to RockStar Rob's Radical Gaming, Radical Gamers. And this is another random gameplay video, and I'm sure by the music you can guess it's Final Fantasy VII, the original edition that got sort of revamped for the PS4, that I actually am still doing a freaking walkthrough of, but I kind of took a break from it for a little bit months ago, and I will get back to it as soon as possible, sooner, if you guys like this video and like this gameplay. So for this, we're gonna go like new game. Gives you the controls there and special moves you can do in this version. But yeah, these gameplay videos are completely at random, so there may be some I've actually done live streams of, but if you guys want to see more of that game, I will more than happy be able to do a complete playthrough for you guys. That's what these videos are all about. So with this video, we'll pretty much be just doing the first part of the game. And you can definitely tell, you know, this will always be the classic, but the remake that came out many years later, it looks phenomenal. But this will always be my favorite, this edition. Many great memories with this game. Many. I must have beaten this game like frickin' more than 20 times. Probably even 30. On almost every platform I could get my hands on. With PlayStation, PS Vita, and so forth. Go. It's Cloud. Come on, newcomer, follow me. You can get 2 potions from him. And we're gonna get in a battle here. Pretty much this is your basics. If you've seen my playthrough and stuff like that, I've already got this recorded and posted. So you could just go watch that as well, up to where I stopped, which was a good way into the game. But if this is your first video taking a look at this, just to see if you'll be interested in Final Fantasy VII, then this is pretty much your basic tutorial. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse, but he quit and is with us now. I didn't catch your name. And then right here you could change your name to anything you want, but I keep it for Cloud, with Cloud. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako or Mako reactor. I get Mako and Mako so mixed up on how you pronounce this. I think it's Mako. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. And there's Barrett for you. You can change his name if you wish to. Press the directional buttons while pressing circle to run. And this won't be too long of a video. This first part is pretty linear and pretty fast. Here, getting a couple battles on your way. And I'll show you my strategy, if you haven't seen my playthrough already, on what I do in this part. And it helps throughout the game, it really does. Because if you use this strategy that I use, you can pretty much beat this game within a couple days to maybe less than a week. And this game is actually pretty long too, but it's very enjoyable. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako, I'm just gonna call it Mako energy. People here use it every day. Or Mako. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Okay. Talk to Biggs there, open up the door. And Jesse. And there's a part here you can kind of mess up. And I'll explain that on my way to it. There's a chest over here with the phoenix down. In case one of your party members pretty much die. You can revive them. Just push that button over there. Switch on. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life, then that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the roboguards come. Go all the way down here, and you may get in a battle or two. Or you may be lucky and not get in a battle. There's been times I've not got in one battle. Now we get both Barrett and Cloud to fight with. And there's where you level up, the money, the gil that you earn. That's the currency in Final Fantasy, is gil. There we go. Press X in front of a ladder to grab onto it, then use the directional buttons to climb up and down. There we go. Grab this potion. I think we gotta talk to her one more time. Go. On our way to leveling up here. Even got an ether for our troubles. Okay, you don't have to talk to her again. That becomes important very soon here though. here. You can save if you wish. We're not going to do that. But I'll show you how you do it. If this is your first time watching me play this game. Press triangle, and you just go to save, and that's how you do that. And triangle gives you the main menu to equip your characters with weapons, abilities, soon-to-be materia, and whatnot. We're in another battle. And as you get tougher, of course, the enemies get weaker. Go. Keep going down here. And this is where our first boss battle takes place. And receive the restore material, which is Cure. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Heads up, here it comes. And there is the scorpion. And what you want to do is you want to keep hitting him with bolt. That's the most effective. When its tail rises up, you want to really aim at him hard. But you want to keep an eye on your health. So once it reaches the middle, you want to cure. Or use a potion. Scorpion tail. That's gonna hurt a little bit. So we're gonna use Braver on him, which is Cloud's limit break. Limit breaks are special moves that you can use in battle and that you learn throughout the game. He's got his tail up. He's gonna counter attack, so what you want to do is use Bolt on him. You want to heal one of your characters, because this attack's gonna hurt a little bit. Tail laser. What I actually should have did is actually use the potion on Barret, which I'm gonna do now. Now they both got their limits. Now we can really rock and roll here. Big shot is Barret's limit. His first limit. Tail laser. I should be putting its tail down now. Yep. And this should finish it off. Boom! And that's my strategy on how to beat the Scorpion. Scorpion boss. I can't remember what the heck its name is now. Leveled up both of them. Got the assault gun for Barrett. Come on, let's get out of here. I think it's the Robo Scorpion or something. 10 minutes to detonation. And now you're timed. But what we really quick want to do is we really quick want to equip Barrett with assault gun. And we want to heal him. There. It makes no sense to save. You really don't. But this is plenty of time, 9 minutes. When I first played this game years back, when I first got introduced to this game, I thought this was a death sentence. And there was times, I don't know if I wasn't used to the Final Fantasy genre yet, there was times that I accidentally did not make the time limit. And died. And blew up in the reactor pretty much. But what you want to do is you want to battle as much as you can throughout here. You got plenty of time to do so. And it'll level up your characters at least 1 or 2 levels. There we go. You want to keep clicking through the menu though, you don't want to waste any time. And now you have to talk to Jessie. If you don't talk to Jessie and you just go on ahead, she won't be there to open up the door. And that's where I made my mistake when I first played this game. And you'll see why here in a second. Go. Just want to bypass this stuff. Talk to Jessie so you can get her foot unstuck. You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Because of course if you don't get her leg unstuck, she's not going to be there for you to open up that door at the top. And you gotta, you know, waste more time coming back down here to get her leg unstuck. So it's not something I don't think that, you know, anybody could really pass up. I accidentally did. I don't know why. I think I was just in a hurry just to get out of here because the pressure at the time. But now we're there. We got 7 minutes just to pretty much level up. And on that first minute, that's when you want to leave to continue on in the game. You don't want to wait for like 50 seconds or whatnot. That's kind of cutting it too close. You just want to keep leveling up your characters. Now that we got Jessie here, she can open up this door. When you come up here and you leave her down there, she won't be there. So obviously you can't open up the door. As we go through there, that's where we, you know, continue on in the game and get out of here. But right here, you can level up for these 6 minutes. I won't do that in this gameplay, but you can do that and then just leave, go this way. And there you go. And that is the first part of Final Fantasy VII. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey, hey! If it's about your money, wait till we get back. Follow Barrett here. And this is when we get to meet a really important character. And there she is. Excuse me. What happened? Nothing, hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only one gil. Buy one. Oh, thank you. Now you can choose to do... Here you are. You can choose to do whatever you want to do in that, but most of these decisions in the game affect what happens in the game with relationships with people, and you'll learn that as you go on in the game. You want to pick this up, potion, and then we're gonna get up. Hey, you there! You can fight them if you want to, you don't have to. I kind of forgot to choose something, so I had to fight them. I'll fight these guys, and then for, you know, demo purposes, I'll go later to the other two batches of enemies and just escape. But you can fight them, and you want to fight them to gain, you know, level up your character. But for this purpose, these purposes, we're just gonna go later. But I recommend you guys to fight them. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough babbling, grab him! Hitching a ride on the train. Cloud never came. Cloud, think he was killed? No way. Cloud. Say, do you think Cloud's going to stay on and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If you all weren't such screw-ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Oh, nothing, sorry. Ah! Comes Cloud making his grand entrance. Cloud! Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big scene, just what I always do. Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7, train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. Pretty much taking over the train. This is why I hate the last train. Ooh boy. You can talk to Barrett if you want here, but your main objective here is to talk to Jesse. Hey Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together and I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1/10,000 scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to the number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Phew, look, what's next? Look! This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train and is linked to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now, what a relief. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. A floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's because of that pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Don't know, probably because they ain't got no money, or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. I know no one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. And what's amazing in these Final Fantasy games, you get glimpses and scenes and cinematic scenes of just amazing graphics, amazing scenery. It's really awesome. That's one thing I love of Square Enix and Squaresoft. The same company, but changed their name around. They really know how to do create their RPGs. Not only do they make great stories, they make great gameplay as well. Yo, get over here, all ya. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. And this right here is pretty much where I'm gonna end our demo per se. Is right here. But I kind of want to show you guys one more character. So we're gonna go just a teeny bit ahead. There's more to do in this area, but we're not gonna do it for this gameplay demo. Because you can talk to all these people and do some other things as well, but right now this is what we want to do. You want to meet your little baby? Little baby? Hey, don't act like you don't know what I mean. I'm telling you. Wait, why doesn't he? Okay, go on ahead. I don't remember him kind of saying that. Papa! Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? One of my favorite characters in this entire game is right there. Tifa Lockhart. Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. There's Tifa. The beautiful Tifa. But I keep her name as Tifa. You can change it to anything you want as well. Flowers. Flowers? How nice. You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me, oh Cloud, you shouldn't have. Now you can give it to Tifa, which that brings up your and her relationship. Or you can give it to Marlene, which I don't know what that does. I'm gonna give it to Tifa. Thank you, Cloud. It smells wonderful. Maybe I should fill the store with flowers. And that, guys, is where we're gonna end this. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna quit. And if you guys like this gameplay video of Final Fantasy VII, the first part of it, first introduction and our boss fight and all that stuff, please give this video a like and share. I really appreciate that. And if you enjoy my content now or are interested in any further content I have going on in the future, please subscribe. One subscribe means a lot to me. Remember, if you want to see me complete this game, please comment on the video. Please let me know if you guys want me to play this. You know, actually finish this, because I'm not going to replay it. Just finish it. And if you guys like the game, please go to the PlayStation Store, buy it, and have fun with it, because it's a really amazing, epic game. And stay tuned next Wednesday for another random gameplay video. As I always say, stay tuned Wednesday on a Wednesday soon, because it won't be every Wednesday, but Wednesday soon for another gameplay video randomly, or random gameplay video, excuse me. Got it tongue-tied. So as I always say, guys, take care, keep the faith, and rock on.